Hey, okay, so I am going to do just a little bit of a tutorial on how to get Socialive kind of up and running. Um, the first thing you're going to want to do, of course, is download the software, but I don't feel like that is something that I need to help anybody with. If I do, just let me know. Um, the next thing you're going to want to do is kind of consider your camera situation because it will allow you to have external cameras, and I found that it works a lot better. Right now I'm not using an external camera. I'm just using the camera on my my Mac computer. But when I do my live cells, I actually use my iPad camera, and I found that the quality is a lot better. Socialive has Socialive has an app, and you can stream it directly from there. The way you do that is you download the app. It's very simple. You can see the screen right here. Don't judge my floor. Oh God, sorry guys. You can see the screen. You just hit that red button, and it immediately will show up on the screen that it's recording, and then it'll show up. Oh my goodness. It'll show up on my broadcaster. So I'm about to show you guys the broadcaster part of it and how the layout of that works. And I'm going to kind of do this in steps. I'll show you the layout and what I use every single live cell. And there's a lot of flexibility with this, so you don't have to do it the way I do it. It's just the way that I've found is working for me right now, which I've only done this like just a heads up. I have only been using Socialive for like a week. So I'm still learning, but I will share with you guys what I know. So first of all, I'm going to go ahead and do the screen capture so you guys can see what's on my screen. I think it's doing it. I'm hoping. Hold on. Can y'all see what's going on my screen? I'm hoping. Okay, so, if not, then that's unfortunate. Let's see. Okay, you guys can. I just want to make sure. Okay, so, basically, hold on. Hold on, y'all. Oh my goodness. I don't know if it's got audio going. It's my only thing that I'm a little concerned about. Oh my. Okay, let's see. Okay, hopefully it had audio. Okay, let's go back to screen capture. I'm really hoping it's really showing it. It is. I've never used YouTube to broadcast things, so I'm sorry. Okay, it is. It is showing it. And hopefully you have audio. So what I do, down here, you're going to see, like basically this is like a storyline of how things need to be dragged. Okay. Right now I have my camera, my FaceTime, which is just my Mac camera, and then screen capture down here. If I was doing a live cell, I would have my live video. This is like my, oops. Why is it not dragging it? Oh my goodness. Okay, I would have, it's because it's already at the beginning. Okay, I would have my live video right here. Okay, this would be my first slide. And then I would have, this is my iPad camera, which is just the underside of some clothes right now. I would have this camera loaded here, and then I typically at the end I do like some type of reminder or offer. This one is mention this offer for 10% off of your style box. Basically the video plays, and while it's playing, you guys can see these little yellow things that's going back and forth. That's because it doesn't know when it's going to end. But when it knows like an ending point, like if it's a video and it's a pre-recorded video, it'll show a little bitty line that just grows as the video plays. And that is how you know whenever you're going to go live. Okay, that was something really confusing to me. The other thing that's really cool is that it'll actually pop up on your iPad, like, or your whatever you're using for your camera. If you use the camera part of it, it'll pop up like in this really big green thing, and it'll say on air. So you know, like, okay, as soon as it says on air, that means I'm on air. Because the first couple times I did it, I was just watching on my phone, and there's a lag. There's a pretty significant lag, and so I'm just standing there, like, looking at my phone, and then I'm like, "Hi guys," because I didn't realize that it was live. So that is how I do that. My video, my intro video, basically is just like how to do a live sell. I have a countdown timer that I'm going to show you guys how to create, and then I just create a little iMovie trailer of how live sells work, and then I always put pictures of my VIPs in that video. I try to change it every live sell, although I haven't been doing it the last couple of lives. So, all right, so I use iMovie, and here's what I do. Okay, I layer. I'm trying to. Hopefully, I can remember how to do this. It's been a while since I did it for the first time. I have created a graphic. Okay, and this is the graphic that I created. Okay, and I go up here to crop. I hit fit. Okay, it's not the graphic I wanted. Okay. Okay, so I go up here and I hit fit. Okay, then I take the timer and I lay it on top, and over here where it says cutaway, I say picture in picture. Okay, and that moves it. Hold on, guys. Okay, and that is going to move it. These should be reversed, I think. Okay, yeah. Okay, so okay, so you can see the picture right there. Okay, that's your timer, and I just make that small enough to fit. I use a white timer. I can send you guys the timer. I just downloaded it off YouTube videos. It's copyright free. Make sure you use copyright music or uncopyrighted music, because if you use something that's copyrighted, it will not post it, and then you'll get put in Facebook jail. I used something that I thought was not copyrighted, and apparently was. Okay, yeah. So then you have to take this and you have to drag it all the way to the end of your video, the end of your timer. Okay. The great thing about this is that once you've done it once, you don't have to do it again. Like, unless you just want to change the graphic, you don't have to keep doing this. This is like a one-time deal. I also detached the audio off the timer and added different music because the music on this timer annoyed me. But basically, that's all there is to that. It's not very hard. You save that file. I save this file, and then I just create one giant file. So instead of having a timer file and then my starting video, which you don't have to have either of these things. It's just the way that I do it. Then I just put them right into each other so that there's a smooth transition. So basically, this is what the beginning of mine looks like. Without this awful music, but just without the mine. And then it starts the video showing people, whatever. Oh god. Okay, so I think. Oh, sorry guys. I don't. Okay, I think that is pretty self-explanatory. If there's something that you're like, I have no idea how to do that, let me know. The other thing I'm going to show you guys how to do is broadcast, because that's kind of a tricky part. Right now it's broadcasting on YouTube, so it's not going to let me type everything in. But if you go to Facebook, it'll ask you for your login information. You'll log in. You'll type in all your information here. This little title thing, I don't think it really matters, but this part right here is what people will see. You'll go through here and you'll check the pages that you want it to go on. If I were you, I would create a testing group so that you can practice in your testing group. I did that a few times before I used it with my VIP. Then you'll hit this page right here. You'll hit on. You'll just hit it and the toggle will go over. hold on, and I'll show you guys. I'm going to take it off in my VIP. I don't know if I can do that or not. I'm going to try though. Testing. And you can go, I don't know if it'll let me do it since I've already started the broadcast, but it probably will. Okay, so now it should be broadcasting to, yeah, it is. It's broadcasting to my testing Facebook. And you have the toggle that says on. And right here, it'll say start broadcast. Since it's already broadcasting, it says now broadcasting, but it'll say start broadcast and you'll hit it. The other really cool thing you can do is you can go over here to overlays. And you can create lots of overlays. This is how I create my, like if I wanted, which I have not used these ones that say Madison skirt, Carly dress, Amelia dress. I just haven't had time. But this is how I create like trivia questions during my lives. And I do this with using Canva, which is like a website that you can make cute little graphics with. And I think this is like called the competition border or something, the sizes. And you can say how you want it to be placed. So you say, okay, I want it to be in the top right. I want the shortcut to be A, yada, yada, yada. That way, when you get on here during your live, you'll have to pull it up. It won't let you just hit A. It's super annoying. You have to actually click on this during your live and hit A, and then it'll come up. Okay? In fact, you guys are probably seeing it in the corner of your broadcast right now. Anyway, I think that's it. There are some other cool little features. But I think that is like the most important things that you can get out of this. Let me know if you have any questions, and I will definitely help you out the best that I can. So, I hope